squirrel pants. Gonna dance in the squirrel dance with your squirrel pants, yeah.
Dancing with squirrels.
Dancing with squirrels in your squirrel pants, squirrel.
Squirrel pants?
In my squirrel pants.
Are they made of squirrels?
No,
that seems disrespectful to dance with squirrels while wearing squirrel pants.
They just look like squirrel eggs, but they're made from
like
fake things. Yeah, they're not. I would never do that to my friends, the squirrels. Did you know I'm like a Disney princess, as in like I can control squirrels and small rodents and birds?
Squirrels. I want to be a princess
and they
because
help
I want to control small rodents.
And they help me make dresses and stuff.
That makes sense.
Yeah, obviously. You know what? You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're so great.
You're great.
You're the best. Hey, Monica. This is our 1 year podcast.
1 year?
Mm-hmm.
Number 52.
52 weeks of fun, friendship, and flafter. I felt like it had to be an F, but... That just
3 Fs.
It just sounded like farting.
Fun, friendship,
and flafter. That's farting, and it sounds like laughing.
Flatulent laughter. That happens sometimes.
Flafter.
Flafter.
Every time I fart, I
1
laugh.
year?
1 year.
That's the longest relationship I've had in quite a while.
I got to tell you, podcast co-hosts way closer than any sort of romantic relationship.
Is that true?
It's so true.
Yeah, that's true. I would never get wings every week
with someone,
with a boyfriend ever.
I know, right? Because then you'd be like, "Oh my gosh, boyfriend, you're getting so fat," and he'd be like, "Shut up, Monica."
Yeah.
Is that what it's like?
Yeah.
If you're dating,
that's
someone,
how I talk to my boyfriends.
Fat?
I'm like, "Hey, fat ass."
Oh, really?
Let's go get some chicken wings.
Really?
No, I would never. I don't date fat guys.
You heard it here, folks.
Face.
The 1 year anniversary.
Kidding. Very sizist.
The 1 year anniversary of the podcast was also the last podcast.
Also the last. Don't threaten me with that.
Sex is way more greasy than you want it to be.
I'm also a ghost.
Ooh, it's a greasy sex. Ooh.
You're haunted by the greasy sex.
I'm actually happy that it's just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
Yeah.
Because we've had a lot of guests recently.
Right. Well, because we're leaving.
And yes, we are leaving. And we can actually announce that now officially without it being weird, because I gave my 2 weeks notice to my day job.
Yep.
And Monica did too. And we are getting the hell out of town.
Yeah. Outed. What did I say?
Out of Dodge.
Yep.
That's a Western version of it.
Doesn't make any sense to me. It's okay.
Because Dodge was a city.
We're leaving. We're going on tour, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Blanket Fort comedy tour.
Blanket Forts.
Because who doesn't love Blanket Forts?
Who doesn't love them?
This is my hype man, Mike.
Yeah, hyping it up.
He also sounds old. He sounds like an old man. Just dust comes out.
I'm falling apart. My penis shoots dust.
That makes it sound like that's what you were. That's what that sound was. Like you just, you just dick dusted the.
Stop! I'm coming. 1 year of straight penis jokes coming at you live from HugLife Studios. Every ghetto is a hug mansion.
Dick dust. I liked that.
The old dick dust.
Yeah.
Give them the old dick dust. Do you want to plug our shows before we forget? Because I need to do that, because otherwise I'll forget. I am doing a benefit for our good buddy Candy Holloway, on Thursday, August 20th at Tacoma Comedy Club. He got injured, and he was punched by a crazy person. And
right in the mouth.
Right in the mouth. Broke his jaw. He's through the wire, Kanye West style right now, and we're helping him out with his show. And if you guys can come out, that's at Tacoma Comedy Club on Thursday, August 20th. On the 22nd, I will be at a movie theater in West Seattle, an outdoor movie theater doing comedy before Rocky Horror Picture Show. Ideally in fishnets.
That sounds exactly like something you should do. I think that would be great.
That's my shows of the week, and then I have more stuff. It's kind of weird because there's not a lot of shows because I'm getting things together to leave.
It's still a decent
amount
of shows.
It's still a decent amount of shows. So those are the shows you can see me on.
Right, we got a lot of big stuff coming up. So
yeah. So Monica, what are
my
your
shows this week? Wednesday the 19th, which is today, because this is coming out on a Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
I'll be at the Chihuly Museum thing.
Chihuly.
At 6 p.m. doing a bumper shoot preview show. There's going to be people who are also at bumper shoot, like Mike and I. He's not coming, though. But
he's not going to be there, though.
Because he said no.
This is getting in
some
very inside baseball.
Doing some previews, so come see that. I'll also be on Kane's benefit show on the Thursday.
Oh my gosh, you want carpool to that, hon?
Sure.
Yeah, thanks, sugar.
Thanks, bae. God, Saturday the 22nd. Saturday the 22nd, I'm in Bellingham with Derek Sheen. He's headlining. I'm featuring
You know who I love? Derek
Poppy's
Sheen.
360.
I love Derek
That
Sheen.
place, I love Derek Sheen.
It's going to be a great show. You guys should go out. If you're in Bellingham right now, get out there.
Absolutely. Actually, we got some new...
Just go there now.
We got
on
some new
Wednesday, the
Bellingham
19th.
listeners, I've heard.
Really?
Yeah, because my cousin lives there, and he keeps telling everybody to listen to us.
Nice.
Yeah, shout out to Mitch.
Big shout out to Mitchell in Smellingham, Washington.
Crushing
Bellingham, Washington.
Anyways, yes, come and see me and Derek in Bellingham.
All right. Also, you can rate and review and subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. It helps a lot. We cannot stress this enough. If you do it, it makes us very happy. I feel like we mention that every episode, but it's that important. Also, we're on Stitcher. You can listen to us there. And also, we're on Racketeer Radio every Thursday at 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Alrighty now.
What are we talking about?
The 1 year anniversary podcast. Well, we're going to talk about pretty much this episode what we're doing because we've never actually told everyone, I feel like, what we're fully doing
Right.
and how we're all
Gotta
jazzed
come
out
clean.
here. We got to come clean.
We got some Diet Mountain Dews. It's going to get personal.
I'm going to dick me down, and we're going to talk about
You're
this.
gonna dick yourself
I'm gonna
down?
dick myself down. An SDMD. Self-dick
And
me down.
just dick dust all over.
DUD. Dick us down. So,
What
we
a
are performing
dud.
at Bumbershoot.
Yes.
We have the super secret stand-up show that we do on Fridays. First Friday every month. That is going to be at Bumbershoot this year.
Yes.
And it is. We got a lot of cool surprise guests.
Yes.
Some
that are
that
confirmed that
yeah,
we're not going to tell you.
Yeah, some that aren't even listed on Bumbershoot or anything.
Right.
Like, it's going to be crazy, and I'm really excited about that show. It's on Sunday, and it's at 2 p.m.
Yep, 2 to 3.
It's September 6th, by the
Right,
way.
right.
And it's going to be really fun. And then afterward, you can come and hang out with some Bumbershoot. We can hang out. We can eat street food. I love street food, you guys.
Off the ground.
Off the ground. I
Literally
buy a
street
burger,
food.
I throw it on the pavement, I let it sit for 5 minutes, and then I eat it. Street food.
Bumbershoot. Do
Bumbershoot
it
street
right.
food. You guys want to watch Mike eat a burger off the ground?
Yes, you have another Bumbershoot show as well, though.
I do have another Bumbershoot show on Saturday. I will be performing at the TCC versus Laugh show. I don't know what time it's at, but I know it's on Saturday. Yeah.
Okay.
And then Monica has a show that day.
I do. I also have a Bumbershoot show on Saturday the 5th, and it's just me
Just Mon Bon.
for an hour.
Monica, an hour of Monica.
Yeah, so come see that. It's at 8 p.m., 8 to 9 at the Black Box Theater.
Oh, man. See, I want to come watch
Black
it, but I can't
Box.
because I'm at Tacoma that night. I'm at Tacoma
Oh, yeah.
Comedy Club.
That's okay.
It's okay, though.
I'll record
be
it
with you in
and
spirit.
send it to you.
Send it to me, and I'll watch it
Yes.
while I'm on stage at Tacoma.
Yes. I'm excited for all our Bumbershoot stuff. I'm nervous, but very, very excited.
It'll be fun. It'll be
It's
really
gonna be
fun.
so cool.
Bumbershoot's a very good time. I've done it before. It's exciting.
And we're also still doing our secret show that Friday.
We are doing
And
that.
it's technically like an official Bumbershoot event.
It's a Bumbershoot preview
so
show.
there's going to be a lot of cool fucking
More
people.
surprise guests. It's only $5 at the Atlas Theater.
Yeah.
And stuff will go to charity.
Boom.
Yeah. We could be lounge singers
We could.
in another life.
That's actually why we're leaving. We're going on a lounge
Are
singer
you guys
tour.
going to it? Nope, we're just going to be lounge singing it up.
Lounge
That's all we're going to be
singing
doing.
in the key of soul.
With so much soul. Okay, and then after Bumbershoot, we do our Renton Civic Theater show
Yes.
on September 10th.
Yes.
And that is at the Renton Civic Theater, like I just said it is.
Like I just said.
$10 tickets are online right now,
Right
and that
now.
ends the 21st.
Yeah, whatever Friday is. Yes.
Yeah, Friday the 21st.
It's going to go up to 15 at that point. So buy your tickets now. We really want you there. It's like our tour kickoff
This
show.
is like our goodbye show. if
And
you
it's
will,
at-
if we had one.
It's in Renton. That's where I'm from. Mike grew up in Auburn. So
Close,
let's just
know.
make it a home thing. Everybody comes in. They spend some time with us. We're going to do some jokes. Our really good friend, Sean Jordan, who's absolutely
Who I
hilarious,
love to death.
is going to be with us for the first week. So he'll be at that show.
Broing down.
So excited. It's going to be great. I really want you there. I really, honestly, if you're not there, I will never talk to you again.
She will. I've seen her do it. It gets very intense.
Also, there's some people I know that don't live in Seattle, in the world. Some people don't live there. Did you know that?
People don't live in Seattle?
Some people don't live in Seattle.
Get out of town.
So those people who...
Like Kent? Is
Yeah.
that where they live?
all the way down, like even Puyallup. Anyways.
Get out of here.
So if you're out of state or somewhere else, there is an option on the event page to just donate. Because half of everything goes to
Leukemia
and
Lymphoma.
Lymphoma Society. So if you still want to get involved in the cause, you can't make it, you can still donate some money. And it's up to you how much. You can donate $5 or 20, or all of your money.
You can donate $1 million.
Whatever you want to do.
$1 million. We take those as donations as well.
$1 million bills.
$1 million also in Applebee's gift cards we would accept.
That is, I kind of want to put a bucket out after the Renton show that's just like gift cards you won't use, we'll take them.
We really will.
We will take them.
Because we are going on a tour.
Right.
Well, good segue, Monica.
Thank you.
Very solid work on that.
Like
we've been doing it for a year. We know what we're doing.
We know. Boom, segue, tour.
Okay, this is what we've been leading up to. We've been working on this now for months, months, long time.
Yeah.
We're going to go on tour starting September 11th, never forget, all the way until Thanksgiving. We're going essentially across the country almost. Down...
And around the bottom, and then kind of... The only place we're not really going is the Northeast. I'm sorry, New York. We'll be there eventually. But
we will. But, so we're going to be going down. I think we got some shows in Arizona. Mm-hmm. We got some shows in Montana. Mm-hmm. We got some shows in Idaho. Mm-hmm. We got some shows in Texas. Mm-hmm. We got some shows... we're playing shows in Kentucky.
Yep.
In Indiana.
Yep.
In what other towns are we get?
Pensacola,
Florida. Like we're gonna be in Florida.
We're gonna be in Denver. We're gonna be in Salt Lake City. We're all over the place.
We're gonna be everywhere.
Not in the order he just read them off.
No, because that would make no sense.
That would make zero sense. We're gonna spell our names in our travel path. No.
But we will be putting up a schedule eventually of all the dates are going on.
We got some sweet pictures of us.
We do
in a blanket fort, and I think that
this is our new home.
Is where we're gonna put the dates, for like week 1. We here we are, and here's a cute picture of us in a blanket fort.
Yeah, which is nice.
I think that's fun.
I think so too. And so we're gonna be doing that, and we're still gonna be releasing podcasts while we do that.
Right, which is actually the most exciting part, I think, because we're gonna get to talk to some people that aren't just
normally talk to,
either visiting Seattle or from Seattle.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be all over the country talking to comics there or cool people there. Some different charities we'll be able to throw at you too, because I'm excited to kind of learn about some other charities in different places, because that's one of my favorite pastimes is just learning about charities.
It's like her video games.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird thing, but I like it. And today we actually spent a considerable amount of time making a video for
promo
this.
video.
Yeah. And it's short and sweet and to the point. And there's no commercials, so
zero commercials.
Watch it, share it. So maybe some friends of yours would like to come to our show because we want them there. We do. Seriously, just buy tickets to the show,
please,
so I can sleep at night.
Monica can't sleep at night, you guys. I'm still sleeping like a baby because I get tired. But Monica, she can't.
Just up all the time, watching, seeing if anybody bought a ticket.
Is anyone buying tickets?
Some people have already bought tickets, actually. You guys are doing a decent job.
You're doing great.
I want you to get the cheaper tickets so you can be there. You can bring more people. Got some sponsors I'm excited about. It's good. It's going to be great.
It's going to be a good time.
You're great.
You're great. All right, that was.
We're going to have our shirts too.
We'll see you guys later.
For sale at all of the things we just talked about. We're going to have our shirts.
The You're Great shirts.
Yeah, or you can buy them online.
Yeah. So there's that.
You guys are like, hey, we get it. Fuck off.
We get it. Hey, when are you going to make those fuck off shirts we always wanted? They say You're Great, and then they say fuck off.
That'd be great if on the front it says You're Great, and then it says fuck off. HugLife podcast. Fuck off.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the Smug Life podcast. When it says fuck off.
Smug Life.
That's the next year. What if we changed it? What if it was Hug Life the first year and the next year is Smug Life? We just complain.
Episode 53.
Episode 53 of Smug Life. Man, I hate these people. That's what all it is. Just hating
we just
people.
rope you in with our positivity, and then we're like, hey, fuck you.
Dude, Monica.
Fuck off.
I want to talk to you now about how you've been doing. Because we've had guests, and you've done stuff over the last 3 weeks.
Have I?
Yeah, I have. I can go first about things I've done. I did some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I did some things.
Yeah.
I've been doing stuff and things.
I've done some things.
Some things and some stuff.
Yeah.
So, okay, the first thing I did that was really exciting to me that I want to talk about is I went to a Sizzler restaurant for the first time.
You've never been to Sizzler?
I had never been to a Sizzler.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I heard this Weird Al Yankovic song where it's this long, drawn-out story, and he mentions going to a Sizzler, and I was like, what's that? And my mom was like, it's a really bad restaurant. And I thought they were all gone. There's one in South Center in Tukwila, Washington. Of course
there is.
And I went, and I see why they're gone. But at the same time, I'm sorry, Diet Mountain Dew gives you the burps. I thought it was good.
I
Tell me more. Tell me your thoughts on Sizzler.
Like anything, I can just choose stuff. You can just walk up, choose some stuff. I love it.
Really?
It
Oh,
doesn't really matter how shitty it is.
the song by Weird Al is called Albuquerque. That's what it's called, and it's this long drawn. It's an 11-minute song
About Sizzler?
and he's like involves Sizzler. But anyway, sorry. But yeah, no, I was surprised that I could go and I can get. So the thing about it is, you get there on this giant board, and I didn't know what to do. I was with my girlfriend. I'm like, I don't know. I'm really excited about this though, and I wanted to go see this. And I had just gone to the dentist too, so I was hungry because they give you that mouthwash thing. Does your dentist do this where they make you do a fluoride rinse? But then it's like, it's sweet, so it makes you salivate, so it makes you really hungry. It's evil. And then like, you can't eat for 30 minutes.
Right,
and I'm
right.
like, why would you do this to me?
Anytime people go, oh, yeah, you can't eat, you're like, but now I want to. Why would you? I wasn't even thinking about it before, but now I would like to eat.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't even hungry when I went in. And then you're like, here, have this sweet drink thing, and then swish it around your mouth. And you're like, oh my gosh, that's really good. That's a really gross noise to make in the podcast. But yeah, so Sizzler though, you get there.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. I think it's gotten famous lately because they have those commercials that came out that was like, Sizzler is the choice of America. It was like these 90s commercials. And it was like, it was very much pro-America propaganda with Sizzler.
Yeah, there you go. Sounds about right.
But yeah, that's
where America lives.
Is Sizzler?
In Sizzler.
Inside of a Sizzler.
Yeah, inside.
We're all in in God's big Sizzler.
Melting pot.
You know,
it's more like a sizzler.
The planet Earth, or as I like to call it, God's Sizzler, is just an amazing place. Full of majesty and love.
God Sizzler.
That's
Please
the name of this
type
podcast.
That. You know, we're just out here in God Sizzler, just all of us, just waiting to be picked up, you know.
You know, you may think of yourself, I'm just a lonely
We're running for
cucumber
president
in
together.
this salad bar. But you're not, because there's more cucumbers there. And those cucumbers, you know what you need to make a cucumber to a good salad? Lettuce and all the other stuff. They all go together. This is a salad bar metaphor. I hate everything about this right now, but I'm trying so hard.
I like that the accent is very like...
You got to go for it.
You like that accent more says like segregation to me than...
Nevi Coletta 2016.
Yeah.
Notice how I made you president and I'm vice president, because the
What?
vice president has all the fun.
Well, the vice president's usually the smarter one.
Really?
Yeah.
Joe Biden?
Well, Joe Biden is a genius.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He wrote the...
Are you pro Biden?
Oh, yeah.
You Priden?
Sure.
I like Biden.
Okay, I guess Dick,
Seems like everyone's
Dick
fun
Cheney
uncle.
really flaws
Yeah.
flaws my plan there. But he still might have been the smarter of the two. So I can't... anyways, doesn't matter. We're going to run for president, apparently.
We are. So we need your super PAC
Actually,
money.
the tour is just a campaign trail, really, is what it is.
At bars and comedy clubs across the country, Monica
right.
and Mike are running for
Just,
president. We know they're not yet 35, and they legally cannot run for president.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you got to be 35.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was nothing to look forward to anymore.
Dude, that's always Sizzler.
Renting cars, running for president.
That is true. 35 is a big deal. That is funny, yeah, because you hit 21 and everyone's like, no one gives a fuck. 25, you can rent a car.
Yeah, that's it.
And then 35, you can run for president.
You can vote.
You can vote for a president at 35.
If you couldn't vote until you were 35, that would be...
That would actually be kind of smart.
I don't know if 35
Although-
is the proper...
I'm wrong. That would not be smart, because then you wouldn't have like... I think it all balances itself out when it's like everyone, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then 35 and older, it might be mostly one party versus the other party, you know? Because I feel like a lot of young people, I don't know.
Right. I think just the mindset of the country has changed.
Yeah.
And that goes with like the generation.
You know what they just learned, our listener learned? We're not political scientists.
Yeah, obviously. I took
Come join us in God's Sizzler.
took one political science class in college.
Was it fun?
It was okay.
I took one, and it was actually about like defense.
It was during the
Pretty
first Obama election.
Oh.
So being in a political science class during an election is actually really interesting because he knows
it down?
way more than I do.
He
Obviously,
just broke it down for you?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty neat.
He called exactly how it was going to go, like pretty hard though. Like he would show us maps and be like, yeah, this looks like all these are going to go blue. And he's like, but this is what I actually think. And like almost everything was blue, which was pretty close. Like,
wow.
yeah.
Did you
forget his
see
name.
how on New York Times there's this I think it's called the 538 blog, something like that. It's Nate Silver, And this is a stats guy, and he pretty much correctly guessed every single state in the election, how it would go, just by using math. And I'm like, behold the power of math, you guys.
Right.
But yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Yeah, so presidents and stuff. Why are we talking about this?
I don't know. We kind of went off on a weird tangent. We were talking about Sizzler.
Yeah, that's right.
How did we get here? So anyway, I go in though, okay, and I got 2 bacon wrapped steaks.
2 bacon wrapped steaks?
2 bacon wrapped steaks.
Like a steak wrapped in bacon?
Yes. Little ones with a side of mashed potatoes for $11.99, which for a steak, that's pretty cheap. And then if you want the unlimited salad bar, it's only $5.50 more.
Wow.
Yeah. I ate like a king that day. And the thing about the salad bar, you can get just a salad bar for like $11 or whatever, and it comes with a taco bar. So it's essentially just a meal.
Oh, yeah. $11 is... So can you go back to salad bars as much as you want?
Yeah. And they have unlimited fountain ice cream. That's not true. Like a soft serve ice cream.
Ice cream. Yeah. Yes, I've heard that.
And then they have like yeast rolls with honey butter. And then
yeast rolls?
Yeah, like yeast rolls are those puffy rolls you get at like roadhouses usually.
Okay, yeah.
They have those, and that's unlimited. Like everything's unlimited. It's so American. I told Katie.
It's a beautiful place.
Oh shit! I just said her name again. Oh well. I told her. I was like, I told her I was like, this is amazing, but I understand fully why it's gone like out of business. Like it's not good.
Right.
It's just sometimes you're in the mood to just eat your feelings away.
Yeah.
And this is the place that facilitates that.
I am a fan of like Old Country Buffet.
Dude,
or there's one in the South that's like that, and I can't remember what it's called, but very similar. I just like the freedom of being
Golden
able to
Corral?
go up. No.
I used to in high school. I was a manager of the gymnastics team.
What does that have to do with Golden Corral?
Because
and excuse
they
me,
knew
you were the manager of the gymnastics team.
I moved a lot of mats. I also lettered in it, so suck it, world.
You lettered in moving mats?
Yep, and then the last gymnastics. I just thought it would be funny as a man to have a gymnastics patch on a Letterman jacket that I never bought because I thought it was stupid.
Did you only have one letter?
I had 2. I had football on that. You thought I was going to say yes, didn't you? You thought that was going to be it.
No, I don't think I would.
Did you have a Letterman jacket?
Mm-hmm. I don't think I would have got one if I only had like one letter. Though,
Do you still have a Letterman jacket?
Mm-hmm, it's at home.
Can I wear it?
You can try. It probably won't fit. Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
I don't even think I fit it anymore.
Why?
I'm fat. No. I was small.
You were teeny tiny.
I was like 115 pounds until I was a junior in high school.
Really?
And I was 5'6" since like 8th grade.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's beside what we were talking about. Oh, so I was a gymnastics manager, and all the ladies on the gymnastics team knew how much I love Old Country Buffet. So at the end of the year, they got me 2 $20 gift cards as my gift, and I still have one of those gift cards.
What? You haven't used it?
I used most of the money on it, but I kept it because I'm like, memories.
This is nice.
It's like up over there. It's like really
like
close.
hanging up.
Yeah.
That's
but
awesome.
I wonder if it would even still be good. I doubt it. I probably expired. This was
I mean, we could try.
years ago. We could try that. But yeah, I loved those places. I used to do.
Man.
It's just one of those things when you're a teenager and you have nothing to do, and it's like you can go to this restaurant and just eat and then wait and then eat some more and just with your friends. It's just a dumb thing to do.
We really didn't have, Renton, good old Renton. We didn't really have like a buffet place. I'm thinking like we could go to Sizzler because it's Tukwila, but so we just did Denny's a lot. Like
Denny's
that was
a big
thing,
staple. Red Robin was a big staple for me in high school.
Yeah.
Red Robin was what it was all
But
about.
There's nothing. There is an Old Country Buffet. That's true. I guess in Factoria, which is close. Like it's like in between
OCB,
Renton and Bellevue, and nobody wants it. Really, it's like an illegitimate child of cities.
Oh, Factoria.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Newcastle around there too?
Mm-hmm. Newcastle was bougie enough to be like, we don't want to be a part of you, Renton, so we're our own place.
We're Newcastle. Boo, golf clubs.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I assume with rich and money.
Boo, golf clubs.
Boo. We have hot tubs in our houses.
There was a girl in my high school that was so rich, her house had her own gas pump.
What?
Like they
had a gas pump?
gas pump for their cars that a tanker truck would come fill up the tank below, and they would just gas up, and they'd pay for that.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why would you even?
I don't know.
I mean, good for you, I guess.
Mean, that's just like, I got to gas up my car real quick, and you just pull it to the side and just gas up your car
It just
at
seems
your
like
house.
the most unnecessary thing.
Oh, yeah, totally
But,
unnecessary.
whatevs. If you got it, gas it up.
Gas it up. Gas it on up. What did you do, Monica? What did you do? I went to Sizzler. It was fun.
You went to Sizzler.
I spilled
we
Diet
did
Pepsi.
a lot of things.
I spilled Diet Pepsi all over me. It got somehow on my balls. It was really weird. But tell me more about your life, Monica.
What have you been up to? Oh, I got Diet Pepsi on my balls. Fucking weirdo. What have I been up to? Been to some weddings.
Mm-hmm.
It's that season.
'Tis the season to watch other people love each other.
Just crying every night about leaving Cameron. That's it.
True.
No, I'm very excited, but there's a lot of stuff. We are wrapping up, and work. Boss lady cried when I told her that I was
people
leaving.
are
bummed. Pam's having a hot Pam and the Fox are, having a little tough time with it.
If you want, I can come over there and give them hugs if they help them.
And then they'll be like, "Oh, we're glad you guys are leaving."
Is it going to make them feel better?
Maybe.
I want to let the audience know I still have not met Hot Pam or the Fox.
Mm-mm.
Like, I want to, and I'm going to at these shows. They're going to be there. And,
yeah.
I mean, it's going to be beautiful when it happens. In my mind...
So come to the show so you can see that.
The light dims. Even if we're outside, the sun will know to dim. So, like, to get some mood lighting. And then that dun, 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 dun song will start playing. And then they'll see me, and they'll light up, and they'll open their arms, and then I'll open my arms, and it'll just be a giant three-way hug. Do you think that's what it'll be like?
Maybe.
Just maybe? Not like a yes?
I mean, I can't make any guarantees. Ronnie's not a big hugger, but, he might do it.
But he's the Fox.
Yeah.
If he doesn't hug me, I'll be like, Ronnie, you pecker.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, man. But yeah, weddings. Holy cow.
Right?
There's been a lot of weddings this summer. But you said last summer you went... Okay, you go.
You went to a lot this summer.
I went to a lot this summer, but last summer you went to 12.
12.
That is a record, if I've ever heard it.
It might be.
That's so many.
It's a lot. It was. And I don't like love, I don't really like that whole part of it. But I do love shrimp and open bars. So it's still fun. I like weddings. And a lot of it, like a lot of my teammates that I played with in college got married, or just friends. Like, we're kind of at that age where some people are starting to get married. Yeah. So, and then
kids are starting to, which is terrifying.
Kids are starting to get married.
Kids, like, my friends are starting to have kids.
Child marriages.
You're the worst.
So you're saying no? No, they're starting to have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always say my immediate friends, I don't know, my immediate friend group, like close ones from high school, none of them are married, not even one. And
they're just
none of them
banging
have
it
kids.
out.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Just using
breaking
protection
down boxes
and loose commitment. No, yeah, none of my friends have kids. But it is that kind of time.
Have you gone to a wedding without an open bar? It's the worst. If they're like, we don't have a bar, but we have cookies. I'm like, it's not the same.
Yeah, well, you don't have fun.
Cookies don't make me feel better. They do, but they don't.
I don't think I have ever been with. I've been to a lot where it's just beer and wine or something like
that.
That's
common. I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. But I haven't. I don't think I've ever been to a dry wedding.
A dry wedding?
I don't know if I would go.
No, yeah.
Not that. I've been to weddings and not drank. But it's just a more relaxed, fun atmosphere when they're like, well, there is booze, so I'm going to keep that in mind. Yeah. Everyone toast your apple cider.
Everyone hold up.
Oh, it's apple cider? I'm leaving.
Everyone hold up your Martinellis. We're going to have a party. Oh, boy. This is fun. Love, right?
I don't know. I've been to a lot of different kinds of weddings. Some that don't have any religious background to it, which is nice.
Have you been to any theme weddings? Any themes?
Have I been to any theme? No.
I've been to some wedding-themed weddings. Everyone wears white dresses and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Everyone wears white dresses?
Oh, just the bride. I went to a wedding a couple weeks ago where there was this flock of geese near the wedding, and they were on patrol, and they were staring everyone down.
Did they wear tuxedos?
No. They were very informal and rude geese. On one of the weddings I went to in Alaska, one of my uncles wore athletic shorts.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was amazing.
Just
like the
basketball
ceremony,
shorts,
and a
That
t-shirt
is the
and like a
best thing I've
jacket.
ever heard.
Which is funny because he's wearing a jacket, but he's wearing basketball shorts. It makes no sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know, but I loved it.
I want to meet this man.
You want to meet that man?
Yeah.
I mean, if you go up to Alaska,
You're gonna have to.
I can show you. I can show you the
lot of other
world.
people to meet.
I can show you that beautiful area of God's Sizzler.
It's like the dessert area, it's the ice cream area here.
Everything's white. That's true.
Oh man, no! I've been to Catholic weddings, which are really long.
I've been to those too.
Really long ceremony, which
That's
is fine.
tough.
But
I like being in weddings too, but because you get like perks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, there's that freak out moment for me when they're like, "Oh shit, it's go time! I have to walk someone down the aisle, and I can't walk too fast." And you gotta like act all happy and smiley all the time, but in your head you're like, I want this to stop. I want this to stop right now, please. I just want to get to the end of this aisle. And then when you stand up there, I feel it's awkward when you're standing next to the bride and groom or whatever.
Last October, a friend of mine got married, and it was like it had got like called off for a minute and then moved back.
What?
Yeah, it was a little dramatic.
Runaway bride.
So we're there, and we're all like, it's all my friends from high school that we're all like 24, right, at the time. Back in the day. No, and
back in my day,
one of my friends is hammered before it starts.
Ooh.
Who also happens to be the best man.
Ooh.
So when they get up there, they walk in with their little partner and they break off, and Zach is standing in front of the groom. Like and I had to look at my friend Matt and go, Pull him back. What is he doing? Like he's like, and so he had to like grab his shoulders and like move him to where he should. He was just like in front of it. Oh God, I was having so hard.
The wedding I went to last week, the groomsmen were also very drunk during the wedding, and the best man couldn't stop crying. Like he was crying next to the people that
losing
were
his best friend.
Yeah, that were like getting together, and he was crying, and and he wouldn't stop crying. Like he kept crying for like 45 minutes after. It was amazing.
That's great.
And then one of the other groomsmen threw up on himself at the reception and had to leave. It was amazing. I was honestly just like, you know what? They're celebrating. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Dude,
it just made me really happy.
I've seen people get pretty drunk at weddings, but never anybody throw up or anything weird. I've
thrown up after.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I saw, last year, a friend of mine was getting married from high school. He's older than me, though, and then there was, like, older friends of ours there, and our one friend got hammered, and he's dancing. He's having a dance battle with somebody's kid, right? Oh, that's fun. His kid is kicking his ass. But it was, like, entertaining. So then he starts to try and, like, do handstands, which seems like a very bad idea. Yeah. And then I just watch him start to fall backwards, like in the handstand, right to where the kid is. Like he's gonna fall out of this handstand onto this kid. And somebody like grabbed the kid out of the way, like he was gonna drunkenly fall on this kid. I was like, "Yeah, who wins the dance battle now, huh?" Like, oh, God,
like, I did it.
I was like, I can't watch this anymore.
One to nothing. Yeah, the wedding last night I was at was very fun, and there was a live band, which I'd never had at a wedding.
When? Last night?
Yeah, I never had a live band at a wedding, and that was fun. I enjoyed it.
I haven't in a while. My dad's band plays at weddings sometimes, but
really?
Not my wedding, so I don't know.
You're not going to get married so your dad can play a gig? You're not going to get your dad a gig?
Not going to get your dad a gig. He did out rockstar us like real hard one time, where somebody was like, "Oh, our wedding is this date. We want you guys to perform at it." And they're like, "Oh, we're out of town during that date." And she goes, "Okay, we'll move the wedding."
What?
So they moved their wedding so that my dad's band could play at it. And I was like, oh my God, I'm moving. Yeah, right?
Dude.
24-hour diesel.
24-hour
classic
diesel.
rock cover band. Crushing it. Yeah. We moved their wedding for them.
Dude, they gotta get that diesel, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta get that diesel.
Give me that diesel.
Hey, girl, give me some of that diesel. Yeah. I mean, I think, because some people are very anti-wedding.
Right.
Well, people are like, oh, I got to go to a wedding, which I don't agree with.
Right.
Because it's a party. It's just
fun.
A themed party,
right.
essentially.
It's just a fun, like, being in it is a little bit more stressful, but also, like you said, there's perks. The only thing that I don't like is that I feel like the bride and the groom, like it's about them. This is a fun day for them, but they're always very stressed out.
They are.
You know,
that is the
like
problem.
that doesn't seem fun.
Sometimes you go to weddings where the whole solution is to have like a wedding planner to solve that.
Yeah.
Someone else, but it still doesn't seem like it helps.
Right.
Like, because I feel like they just don't want, this is our special day. I don't want anything to be screwed up, which I'm like, I think it's a bad outlook.
Right. Well, then you, like, I
As long
like
as
to
you have
control
everyone there.
things, so
Yeah.
it would be difficult. Bridezilla.
You'd be a bridezilla, you think?
I'd elope or something weird.
Do you think I'd be a bridezilla?
And then just, yeah.
I'd be like, "Roar." That's my noises.
I kind of like some of the new, like traditional weddings are nice, I suppose, but it's, I don't know, I think they're boring, kind of.
Can we talk about our ideal weddings right now? Like what my ideal wedding would be? Is that a good idea?
Yeah. Well, I like some of the new, like some people, like you said, are doing themed weddings or like different, you know, having different stuff going on. And I like some of that stuff. It's cool.
All right, you ready for my ideal wedding?
Yeah, I got to think about mine.
Okay, you ready for this?
I will tell you what my like childhood dream was.
Okay. My ideal wedding, I don't know exactly all the details, but here are the things that would be most important to me. Reception and the ceremony are in the same place.
Yes. Boom.
Same place.
Great.
The toasts is not an open mic. It is the best man, the maid of honor, parents, and that's it.
And that's it.
And then it would just end. Because I was at a wedding a while back where it was open mic, and it was the worst thing I'd ever seen in my life. Like, it was just too many drunk randos coming out there and being like, I'm so happy for you guys, and then they just drone off. Like, I have a story that no one cares about with no ending. Let me tell it for the next 20 minutes. And you're like, ugh.
My brother has been in a lot of weddings. We are in a secret battle for who can be in the most weddings. He doesn't know about it, but he's winning. Anyways, yeah, we were in Mexico for one of his best friend's wedding, and he actually kind of, because he was friends with multiple people, introduced the bride and groom, right? So it's kind of his fault. And he's not a big like speaker guy. He's good at it, but he doesn't really like to like talk in front of people. And so they did like an open mic thing, and a bunch of people had brought up the fact that like all of them were friends because of Moshwin. And they were like, Mosh, you should say something. Come up here and say something. And he like really doesn't want to. And finally he goes up there, and it's fine. But then I feel like when it's an open mic thing like that, everybody's like, oh, you should go. You should say something. And you don't want to. And then it becomes this like drawn out, like, you know, whatever. And he did a good job, but you know who wants to.
All right. More stipulations to my wedding. There will be a dinner provided and served.
Yes.
And it's going to start like 15 minutes after the reception starts.
So right away.
People need to eat. Okay.
So when would the speeches happen?
The speeches would happen after everyone's eaten. After everyone's served food.
Okay.
The food would still be served. It would not be cut off at a certain point, because that pisses me off to no end.
Go back.
I have to wait for something. Like, for example, I had to wait one time for the toast to complete, and I'm like, oh, I'll wait for the toast to be done, and then I'll go get more food. And by the time I went out there, they pulled all the food away, and I was like, what the double dog deuce, man? Everyone was still wanted to eat some food. Okay,
what?
This is so shitty. Okay, okay. Go
What
ahead.
if? And I just thought of this. This is revolutionizing
Okay,
weddings. I'm
you're
sure.
changing things. I'm excited.
If you had like a dinner thing, right? So it'd be 15 minutes after your ceremony. You had your dinner, your actual, you know, maybe chicken or steak or
Whatever. Yeah.
something. And everyone sits and eats, right? And then they would pull that food, but then put out other like maybe snacky type of stuff that they could just
that's
leave
good.
out. So if you wanted to eat snack later, you could go back.
That's a good idea. You know what?
Thank you.
You know what the best food I ever had was at a wedding? Was this year.
Mm-hmm.
My good buddy got married, and he had a build-your-own personal pan pizza bar.
What?
Where you'd put the toppings in you want, and you give it to them, and then they bake it, and then they'd bring it out to your table.
That is a great
and you could have as many
idea.
as you want. It was amazing.
That's perfect.
the only
Because
thing
then
that-
everybody's hammered, and you're like, pizza, that sounds great.
The only thing that made me mad is I drank a lot of beer beforehand, and I was full. Like, I wasn't really drunk. I was just full, and I couldn't eat as much pizza as I wanted.
Yeah.
But
you know
they
what?
were so good. I
Your
had two of those
alcohol
pizzas.
intake to interfere with your pizza eating abilities.
But they were so good. Like, I would redo that.
It's
I
a
would do
great
that. I
idea.
would do that again. I would steal that idea from Brian.
I bet-
Brian, you hear me? I'm stealing your idea.
I bet there's some cool shit like people do for food that we just don't even know about.
You know
What if you had Sizzler cater your wedding?
Dude. Thought about it right when I went there.
Bacon wrapped steaks.
Bacon
for
wrapped
everyone.
steaks for everybody. I also I one time went to a wedding where it was a potluck where people brought family members all pitched in and brought food to feed everyone, and that was really great too. It was like a Mexican food thing where there was like burritos and stuff, and that worked great. And it saved them a lot of money in the long haul, because that's the problem I feel like with weddings is you blow money on everything trying to make it perfect when really it's just as long as everyone's happy, it's good. You know what I mean? Also, I do not want a religious ceremony, and I want an officiant to be a friend, because I've seen that, that is rad.
I like that a lot, too.
Yeah.
And we know a lot of people who are ordained.
Dude, I know who my officiant is. It's Kermit Apio. It's the guy who did the wedding last week.
Yes,
he's the best.
yes.
Kermit's my officiant. He doesn't even know that yet.
He doesn't even know that.
But he is.
You're not even getting married.
I'm not even getting married anytime soon, but he is. I hope he's ready for it. Okay, you have something else? What else? What's else?
No, this is just me interjecting into your fantasy. I'm sorry.
Tell me. No, interject into my fantasy.
No, I got nothing else.
You got anything else?
No, not right now.
Okay. The other thing I would have, no conga lines.
No, okay.
That's canceled out.
Limbo?
No, I've never had limbo at a wedding.
Yes or no? How do you feel about limbo?
I do not, because I do not feel like dancing games like that. I don't want to do.
No dancing games.
Because there will be cornhole and there will be lawn games.
Totally coming to your wedding.
There will
I'm not
be
dancing at all because I'm going to be playing cornhole.
There will be cornhole. There will be beer pong.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking of my favorite fun party games.
Frisbeer.
What happened?
Whatever.
If anything, I would just want to do it in a field and have all the games I want to play there. That's ideally what I'd want to do.
Right. Boss Lady's wedding last year was at the same place. Like, literally, like, ceremony was on the grass. Party was inside.
Nice.
Like, that's it. And then they had cornhole and other lawn games out there because there's like that weird time when it's like ceremony's over, now everybody says hi, and then they go change or whatever.
It's like, no, let's play games.
I was there by myself, and so I looked at the wall of pictures for probably 30 minutes, and I was like, yes, I'm using this to make it look like I'm distracted by something and not just sitting by myself, but also now it looks like I'm just staring at pictures of them for way too long.
Just googly eyed, like,
shit.
I love my friends so much.
They're so great together.
You guys are the best thing that ever happened to me. Is that what you're?
Or it looks like
your
something
voice
weird
sounds
where
like?
I'm like, I'm gonna kill her and steal him or something weird. Like, that's what. God. Or
I had
whatever.
another thought of a do and don't of a wedding. I think a do for me is I do want outdoor ceremony.
I was just gonna ask.
I do want outdoor ceremony, but I want to do it in the time of year that guarantees me the nicest day possible.
Like August here.
Yeah, like I don't want to have to worry about it.
Would you want to do it here or destination wedding?
I don't know.
Because you can keep it small if it's destination. Like, that's an easy way to be like, oh, I don't have to invite every fucking person I know.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to keep it small, though. Like,
you want a big one?
I think I do small ceremony, big reception.
Yeah, I think that I like that idea.
That's a good plan.
Of not having to have everybody at the ceremony or something.
Yeah.
I
also was even thinking at some point I'd want to just do the court thing.
Right.
Where I take...
And then just have a party.
The wife... to be
the wife,
whatever.
Well, I take the wife
and I grab her and I put her in a car.
I say, hey,
and
girl,
we go to the courthouse.
Sign this.
I call my parents. I'm like, meet me at the courthouse in 25 minutes. And then they meet me there, and they all watch, and they're like, hey, they're married, and now the U.S. government's into it.
Yeah,
and
you're
then
like,
you
let's go
sign
get
it, and now let's go to this
Qdoba.
warehouse and party your asses off.
That's fun. I like that.
It'll be a
lot.
barbecue rave.
Barbecue rave. Sounds really dangerous.
It's very dangerous, which is why I do it.
Yeah. You gotta live dangerous.
I feel like I had something else like in my wedding rules just after watching.
Would you want like traditional, everybody wears normal wedding stuff, or would you want a theme?
Semi-formal.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think like you act like you give a shit, you know?
Right, tuck
like,
a shirt in or something.
Or even if you just wear a button-up shirt, don't wear a t-shirt.
Right.
I'd even allow jeans. I don't care about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just something nice. Like
just something nice, but something comfortable.
What about like nice sweatpants?
You can wear your sweatpants if you want. Monica, if you're trying to ask me if you can wear sweats to my wedding,
Maybe
the answer is yes.
in your wedding and wear sweats?
Yeah.
Okay. I think this is going to be a great time.
It's going to be fine. I just need to find someone to marry me now. I feel like
said no 3 times.
In a Qdoba. There's something else, and I had it, and then we got off on food, as always, and I forgot. I just get off on food, and I forget. Okay, while I think of it, tell me about your dream wedding, though, as a child. That you were on. I'm excited for this.
Because, like, I always kind of felt weird about it because girls are supposed to, like, you know, this is what my wedding, whatever. That's what they tell us anyways. I don't know if anybody really does that. But so I'd think about it, and I was probably like 5th grade, 6th grade, like I decided, I was like, yeah, I would get married, and I had a boyfriend in 6th grade. His name was Bobby. I loved him.
Where's Bobby now? Do you listen to the podcast?
Maybe he's in Seattle somewhere.
Bobby.
Yeah. Anyway,
You heard me.
And he liked that I played basketball. Like he
was into it.
Yeah, and I was like, he wasn't very good. Like I was way better than him. I liked that kind of like I can support my lady type of 6th grade love, that kind of thing.
I feel you.
He would come to my games sometimes that weren't like at school, like my select games.
Bobby.
Yeah, very supportive.
Very supportive.
Anyway, so I was like,
basketball
well,
life.
I should probably marry
Let me tell you.
And when I was that age, I wanted to get married in a gym.
In a gym?
Yes, like on a basketball court.
In like a gymnasium?
Free throw line, nuptials. Let's do it.
And now the ceremonial half-court shot from the mascot.
Just hang on, I can make one. Give me a second. No.
We got 6
I really
balls
did.
to do this, otherwise the wedding's annulled.
I really did. And maybe it was like this is how I can get out of wearing heels for that long. I'll just wear basketball shoes underneath my dress.
Are you anti-heels?
No, I actually really like wearing heels. I just can't do it for very long.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to like work out my legs just so I can wear
them
heels.
calves.
That's it. No, I actually really like it. It does make you feel a little different. I don't know.
When
I was going to say, when you wear heels, do you
I feel different.
Feel a little,
I was in college. There was
confident?
a heel course, like put on these high heels and then run this little course they made.
Really?
And I fucking killed it. Let me tell you what. I like it.
Was it on the grass? Because your heels will dig into the grass.
Oh, so it was on a gym floor.
Oh, there you go. Good. Heels on a gym floor. That doesn't sound great.
But
either.
it was. I liked it because when I wore heels one time and I walked up a hill, I was like, oh my gosh, this feels very easy. It feels like you're walking level ground.
It's fun.
Yeah. I mean, when I wear heels.
Right, whenever I wear heels. No, I like heels. I can't wear like really tall ones or anything. I'm not very good at it, but I do like to wear them. I have friends who that's all they wear.
Really?
And it's impressive. They can like run and stuff.
Dude,
like, good for you,
that's
girl.
intense.
Yeah.
So what have you thought about what your ideal wedding is now? Do you agree with things I've said?
Me alone. No.
And a dog.
I think I've thought about a couple
Hanging
times just like having a reception party, even though I didn't get married. Like just be like,
welcome to Monica's celebratory life day.
Monica's still single day.
For life.
I wrote this whole paper in college about how I don't like the institution of marriage and how you're kind of doing it for other people. It's not necessarily for you as a couple. I don't think it's necessary to make your relationship any different. Well, it shouldn't, and it does sometimes, but I think screws people up. But so the actual ceremony wedding part, I kind of am on your page of let's just go to the courthouse, get it done. This is about us. It's not about them, And then a party later. I like that.
Dude,
everyone dressed as their favorite pop star. A lot of Beyonce's
that's your theme?
in one room. Yeah.
That's your theme?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I think also this
favorite
is
true detective character. That's what. So just a bunch of Rachel McAdams.
Are you dressed as the Yellow King right now? I'm
way to ruin the fucking party.
I'm sorry. Just on a lawnmower, acting all creepy.
The grossness. Oh, gross.
Just
Anyways.
87 dudes dressed as Rust talking about nothing.
Right. For a really long time. Yeah. They're the worst speeches ever. They're just super drawn out.
You ever look out at that moon? This is my other thing I thought of. This is the thing I forgot. Okay. Music selection. I would have a DJ, but his job would be not to say anything.
That's a great...
He would not do the first dance or anything like that. Mm. I'd just be like, I got this, dude. Hit the music, and I'd just start it. No announcement, just do it. And then, because I just feel like the DJ is the weirdest part about the wedding.
What about a strip club DJ at the wedding?
Change my mind.
Next up, coming to the stage, Mr. and Mrs. Coletta.
Mike Coletta and his mom coming at you live here. Okay, let's get Pam Jack up here.
Pam Jack, your two mothers.
That's when I dance with Pam and Jack. To Usher's, yeah.
A-Town, stomp it out.
I always thought it'd be funny, too, at a wedding, if I did get married, to have the dance with my mom and have it be a slow song, and then it would be just some ridiculous, hardcore rap song. I would turn on and be like, yeah.
I was just thinking, how funny it would be just to only do, gangster rap, the whole time. Just, hardcore N-words thrown everywhere all the time.
Just be like, and now for the first dance, Mike Coletta and his mother will dance to Damn It Feels Good to Be a Gangster by the Ghetto Boys.
Just something like, all right, it's a daddy-daughter dance, and they're going to do Bitches Ain't Shit. All right.
Here we go. And cue the music. I don't know. I just feel like the strip club DJ. Also, I hate that this is, and it happens at all the weddings where the DJ is like, can I get every married couple on the dance floor? And they do that dance that like,
how long have you been married? And then it's like two old people that are like, I shouldn't be standing up. Like,
they're like, can I get any advice? And they're like, Ben Gay and ice cream, because they don't know anything at this point. And like, why are you asking?
And like, oh no, we've hated each other for 20 years. This is
how long you guys been married for? We forgot. Oh, that's definitely the longest couple here.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah,
that's great.
Okay, dude. Wow,
this is my side piece.
Side piece. Just some old perverted man. She's just my side piece. The real one's at home. She doesn't do anything.
Just dick dust.
You can't tell she's 10 years younger. She's just like,
we're like, no,
wobbling at the knees.
Can't
tell. So do you have any wedding comments that you have?
That's what it was.
What?
That video that I was talking about, I saw there was this 80-year-old woman who started doing CrossFit. Like after her husband died. And it was a very cute, like I look for couples who you want to hold on to something and be like, do people actually like each other for that long? Like at some point you start hating each other, right? Like
for
that's
sure.
like how that works. But she, like, he died and she was like, he was my support, he was my best friend, he was my everything. And she's like crying, and he had died like 5 years ago, but like she started doing CrossFit and she lost all this weight, but she's like 80 dragging around like fucking tires and shit, and it was amazing. Like
dragging
I really
tires?
Yeah, she's just like, and she goes pretty slow, but she's keeping up with most of the other people, and like she was great. Like she was awesome.
You know
I fucking love
what's
this lady.
a really awkward thing that happens at weddings, an awkward tradition that I find weird, is that money dance thing.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
That's the worst.
Well, that's just, speaking of strip club DJs, no, it's totally fine pinning ones if she's wearing a dress.
Just
That's
put
totally
a one
fine.
on the bride and dance with her. Yeah.
And then by that point, all your dad's drunk friends are drunk. And they're like, yeah, I'm going to go dance with your daughter and put some money on her.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're in country bands as well, but
everyone
I just am not
everyone
good at
that comes
fucking
to
accents.
our weddings has southern accents.
Yeah, you know, when people start drinking, white people start drinking, and they
get all
become
white trashy.
Yeah,
for
southern,
sure.
Yeah, no, but then they're just always. Oh, I love my dad's friends are good, and they all have daughters, so they like understand. They're not too weird, but it's still like that age range of middle-aged white guy that just doesn't give a fuck, and he's gonna do whatever he wants.
I slapped your daughter on the ass, Bill. Deal with it. It's like that.
And then they like point to your new husband, like,
and they're like, pew, 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 with the finger guns.
Yeah, it's the last one. Yeah.
Why are all my dad's friends Shooter McGavin from Happy Gilmore
He's
right
the
now?
fucking worst villain in any movie. I fucking hate
Shooter. He is like the best at being such a dick.
He is, and he's such like a. It's not even that he's such a bad, because he is a really bad guy too, but he's such a douche also. And he wears like a sweater tied around his neck and shit. And you're like, oh, my, you eat pieces of shit for breakfast? Great line.
So
anyways.
good. Okay, we got to take the quiz, Monica.
Shooter McGavin is not allowed to come to my wedding.
Because we're almost running out of time. And the quiz today has nothing to do with weddings.
This actually has to do with what food you want to serve at your wedding.
Food I'm serving at my wedding. That's right. It is which Taco Bell menu item are you?
Well, that would be actually great if you had just different Taco Bell stuff.
If I was sitting at a wedding and I was just like, I don't know what the food's gonna be, man, and someone's like, the food is all catered from Taco Bell. We have 480 tacos, and it cost us $20.
Right. That's smart.
Catering.
And then all the assholes that you're like, I don't really want you here anyways, to be like, oh, what? Taco Bell, we're leaving.
And they'd be like, more Taco Bell for me. I love fake cheese sauce. Okay. First question. Monica, you're taking the quiz. I'm doing the answers for you. Pick an actor. Jennifer Lawrence, Tom Hardy, Lupita Nyong'o. I don't know if I said that right. Mark Wahlberg, Emma Watson, or Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh, jeez.
I picked Tom Hardy.
I'm going to go J-Law.
J-Law? She's pretty great. Yeah. Pick a book series. Harry Potter, Twilight, Hunger Games, Lord of the Rings, 50 Shades of Grey, or Game of Thrones. I picked Game of Thrones. Harry Potter was a close second.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah?
I haven't read like any of those. I read the first 2.5 of Harry Potter. And that's it.
Do you want to pick that one because of that?
I guess, yeah.
I guess. Did you just not like it?
No, I liked it.
You should finish it.
1, I'm not a very good reader. 2, I like Nonfiction.
If you want,
Just like real life shit.
When you go to sleep at night, I can read out loud to you Harry Potter. You want that?
We should do that. That'd be fun.
Just me just read to you before, and I'm like, oh, she's asleep, and then I'll get in my car and drive home.
Are we on tour at this point or no?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know where you're
I'll get in my
to.
car and I'll just drive back here.
I'll just go.
And I'll leave you there. Pick a vacation spot. Bora Bora, Paris, Tokyo, Miami Beach, Dubai, or Big Sur. I picked Dubai because I really want to go to Dubai.
Yeah, I've heard cool things about it.
things about it too.
I'm gonna go Bora Bora. I've always wanted one of those like hut things over the water.
That's exactly
that
what
the
picture is. Yeah. That was my second choice too.
I just want to swim like naked under everybody else's huts.
Things?
Yeah, because you can see through the floor, right?
You just want to see them?
Well, I'm just gonna swim around naked just to scare people. It'll be fun.
Pick a puppy. A Springer Spaniel, a Black Lab, a Great Dane, a Pit Bull, a Beagle, a Golden Retriever. Do you want to come over here and look at these puppies real quick?
Yes. I
picked the Great Dane puppy because I've seen a Great Dane puppy as a child, and I thought they were adorable. His name was Tank. What do you think? What do you think, Monica?
Beagle.
Beagle.
My little baby was a Beagle Rat Terrier.
Oh.
He's so cute.
Pick a fruit: an apple, grapes, pineapple, watermelon, dragon fruit, banana. Dragon fruit look cool.
I do like dragon fruit a lot. What were the first ones?
Apple, grapes, pineapple, watermelon, dragon fruit, banana.
I'm gonna go. I like dragon fruit, but I eat watermelon more than anything else. Probably.
Okay, I picked apple. I like apples. Pick a color: black, red, blue, green, purple, gold.
Blue.
Blue?
You know, I feel like none of these questions have anything to do with Taco Bell.
Oh, but we'll find out.
Yeah,
I picked green. Pick a TV show: Sex and the City, Friends, The Walking Dead, House of Cards, Orange is the New Black, or Girls. I picked The Walking Dead because you're going to pick Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Oh, Friends was a close second, though. I had to think about it.
Ooh. Do you want to hear what I am first before I tell you what you are?
Yes, what are you?
I'm a Crunch Wrap Supreme.
Okay. Why?
You're goofy and lovable.
Like
everyone finds you captivating, which makes you the life of the party. You're always on the go, just like the Crunch Wrap Supreme, with its grilled tortilla wrapped for maximum portability.
Who wrote this one? This is pretty
I don't
good.
know, but I like this.
Yeah.
You know what you are?
And I don't.
A Chalupa Supreme.
Supreme.
Yeah, you're fun, youthful, and exciting. You are always ready for the next big adventure, and just like the Chalupa, you aren't afraid to take risks.
Dude.
Which is what I think with a Chalupa. I think a risk taker.
Well, and we're taking some risks. This is like a weird Taco Bell fortune cookie thing happening, I
right?
think. Like, this is...
Do you ever look into Taco Bell and see if your future's there? Just stare right into it.
I look at Taco Bell and hope my future's not there.
You know how some people read tea leaves, like they crush tea leaves up and they read them for signs. Every time I get a soft taco, I open it up and I look at the ground beef pattern and I just see where my future lies. The ground beef.
And every time it's like the bathroom. That's all.
You're gonna be in the bathroom in an hour and a half. Well, this has been a good year episode.
This is great. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank you for listening. We love you so much.
Or however long you've been listening.
Yeah,
keep listening.
Just thank you for listening.
Stay with us.
Please, we need you. We will be doing more stuff and sending more stuff out about the tour. And then, what was I going to say? There was something else I was going to say. And I mean, our promo video will come out very soon, too.
Yeah. It should be out by the time.
Might actually be out by the time this comes out.
This is out. Which is exciting. We had fun making it. For the charity for today and probably for the next couple of weeks, we're just going to say go buy your tickets to our show in Renton because that goes to charity.
True Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
Yeah.
50%.
Taking care.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
And we want you there, girl.
And you know what? We'll see you out in the beautiful land of God Sizzler.
God Sizzler.
We're going to see you out there.
See you in line at God Sizzler.
Bye-bye.